Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins, where we help you get smarter than your competition. We're facing a critical question about artificial intelligence. Is it a powerful tool designed to augment human intellect, or is it simply generating a flood of low-quality slop that threatens our jobs? This debate is central to the future of work, and today we're going to examine it from all sides. Our analysis today is grounded in an article from TechCrunch, published on January 5th, 2026. It's titled, Microsoft's Nadella Wants Us to Stop Thinking of AI as Slop, and it was written by Julie Bort. This piece really captures the essential tension surrounding AI's role in our economy. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella provides a compelling framework to start our discussion. He says, we always think of AI as a scaffolding for human potential versus a substitute. This metaphor of a scaffolding suggests a supportive structure, something that elevates human capability rather than replacing it. So let's explore this vision further. Nadella's concept is often compared to the idea of a bicycle for the mind, framing AI as a tool for human augmentation. The core idea is that these technologies are here not to take over, but to make us more efficient and capable. To describe this, Nadella uses a specific term, cognitive amplifier. This is an important piece of language because it attempts to move the conversation beyond a simple dichotomy of sophisticated versus low-quality AI. Instead, it asks us to view these tools as extensions of our own cognitive abilities. Of course, Nadella's optimistic viewpoint is not the only one out there. A powerful and frankly more widespread counter-narrative exists, one that views AI's primary impact as a disruptive force in the labor market. And this really is the central conflict in how we perceive AI. Is it a scaffolding for our potential, or is it a substitute for our labor? These two frameworks are shaping nearly every conversation about this technology, from corporate boardrooms to public policy debates. And the replacement narrative has serious proponents. For instance, Dario Amodei, the CEO of the AI company Anthropic, has made a stark prediction. AI could push unemployment as high as 10 to 20% within just the next 5 years. That's a serious forecast that gives significant weight to these concerns. So we have two very different visions from leaders within the same industry. To really understand the situation, we have to move beyond the rhetoric and examine the economic data. What is actually happening in the workforce?
Let's set aside the doomsday predictions for a moment and ask, what does the current data tell us about AI's real-world impact on jobs and the labor market right now?
A really critical study from MIT, called Project Iceberg, offers a key insight. It found that AI is currently capable of performing about 11.7% of paid labor. But the crucial word there is tasks, not entire jobs. That distinction is fundamental to understanding this issue. So what the MIT study measures is how many specific tasks within a job can be offloaded to AI. Think of a nurse, for example, where AI might automate their paperwork, or a software developer who might use AI to write routine sections of code. The human professional remains essential. Their workflow is simply changing. Now, here's where the data gets even more interesting. An economic forecast from Vanguard revealed something quite counterintuitive. It found that the occupations most exposed to AI are actually experiencing higher job growth and better wages compared to the broader labor market. The conclusion from this Vanguard report aligns very closely with Nadella's cognitive amplifier concept. The evidence suggests that professionals who learn to skillfully integrate AI into their work aren't being made obsolete. In fact, they're becoming more productive and, as a result, more valuable. But there's a significant irony here. While the economic data seems to point toward augmentation, the actions of the very companies developing this technology have often sent a much more alarming signal. Let's look at Microsoft again. In 2025, the company reported record profits, driven largely by AI. Nadella then declared AI transformation a primary corporate objective, and shortly after, the company laid off more than 15,000 employees. Now, while AI wasn't cited as the direct cause, the timing of these events absolutely fueled the job loss narrative. And this wasn't an isolated event. Research from the firm Challenger Gray & Christmas estimates that in 2025, nearly 55,000 layoffs in the U.S. were attributed to companies restructuring to chase AI efficiencies. This included major players like Amazon and Salesforce, not just Microsoft. So how do we reconcile these conflicting signals? Let's synthesize the data, the rhetoric from industry leaders,
and these corporate actions to get a clearer picture of our new productivity reality.
When we put it all together, a few key takeaways emerge. First, AI is currently impacting tasks far more than it's eliminating entire jobs. Second, highly skilled professionals who adopt AI are making themselves more valuable. And third, the major tech layoffs appear to be driven more by a strategic reallocation of capital toward AI development, rather than a direct replacement of workers by AI. All of this indicates the conversation is slowly but surely shifting from replacement to amplification. Therefore, the crucial question for every working professional is no longer if AI will impact their job, but rather how. How will you choose to use these cognitive amplifiers to enhance your skills, increase your value, and ultimately get smarter than your competition? Thank you for watching. This is where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition. We encourage you to subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel. Please like, comment, and share this video to help us reach a wider audience.